Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Art Whisper 88. Now these are a whole bunch of index cards that a friend had given to me, and I am going to cut out some shapes here. I already have started with the other ones, and this is just to show you how I cut them. I draw them out first and use my scissors and just cut out the leaf-like shape. So I have the positive shape and the negative shape. So in turn, I will arrange these on my 16 by 20 gel plate, which is right here. This is kind of like spreading playing cards on a table. See, what I like about this method is I can arrange them and lay them out, and should I change my mind, I can still shuffle these around. Okay. Now, since there are a lot of narrow open areas here, I will use a brush instead of a brayer. So I'm going to use my favorite Mars Black by Blickcrylic and just apply the paint into the open areas. Now I much rather do it this way, because if I use a brayer and just keep rolling like this, most of the paint will end up on the stencils or the masks. I think this is a more precise way of applying the paint to the open areas without creating too much waste. I'm just trying to flatten out the high spots. Okay. And I'm going to apply some marks with my magic wand, as I like to call it. Do a little scribble work. And as you can see, the image left behind is very well defined and very sharp, because the index card absorbs most of the paint, the excess paint. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is allow this to dry a little bit. I'd say, let me just clean this up. let it dry a little bit before I proceed to the next step. I did it again. I forgot one stencil. That's okay. No harm done. Anyway, I want to make or do an I want to do an experiment. This is Blickcrylic polymer gloss medium, and I want to see if it can pick this up. Now, since this is not 100% dry, there's going to be a little bit of smearing, but that's okay. I just want to explore the effect that it makes. Okay, so this time I will use my brayer. It goes on transparent, more almost like a glue. Or a varnish. So I'm alternating vertical and horizontal strokes. Okay. I just have to do a little cleanup here on the edge. This is my watercolor paper, Richardson watercolor paper, 135 pound, 22 by 30 inches. Now, since I'm trying to pick up 2 layers, I will leave this on for about 5 to 6 minutes, and I am applying a good amount of hand pressure. Okay. So it gives the paper a chance to absorb the paint. Now, while this is drying, I have a very funny picture that my niece sent to me. This is her orange cat Mousie enjoying an episode of Art Whisper 88. And this kitty must be extra curious and is enjoying the show. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I hope you enjoyed that funny picture. It's nice to know I have some four-legged viewers as well. Now let's see how we made out. I think it's a good transfer. Now the gel plate is very aggressive when it comes to stickiness, so I have to be careful when I pull the paper. It has an interesting texture because of the smearing. And this is actually a very good pickup medium. It says polymer gloss medium, but it's not really that shiny. And you won't really know until you try it. Okay. Very cool. It's almost like a lithograph. I think this is a standalone print. Because most of the work here is the cutting of the index cards. And these are old-time. These really are old-time index cards. You can tell from the type, the font. They must have been from the 1960s or the 1950s. And these are they're very thick. These are like double thickness. So cutting them was a little bit of a challenge, but I think the effort is worth it. So I will let this air dry and do a recap. Okay, here's to recap. Let me show you a close-up. I really do like the marks of the brush. And I like the effect of the smearing. And this is just one color. It's just Mars Black and the gloss medium. There is no white paint involved. The white that you see is the white of the paper. So there you have it, my experiment with polymer gloss medium. I'm pretty happy with the result. And as you can see, it's a very simple procedure. You can just use one color and use the gloss medium as the pickup color or the pickup paint, and that's all there is to it. So thank you so much for watching and subscribing. And please pay a visit to artwhisperer88.com, which is my storefront. And any sales or donations will help to keep this channel going. So thank you again, and I'll see you next time.